What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of the Off Record Podcast. I'm your host, Ciera, and this is episode 5, Still Crying Over Valentine's Day. So today we have a very special guest, you guys. Y'all have seen her on the podcast before, and it was only right to bring her back again. The real dope girl.
Yes, cause some commotion. My name's Alimah. If you guys don't know me, I also go by the real dope girl. You know, whichever one you prefer.
Period, Miss MUA, Miss Everything, Miss Content Creator, like all of it.
Do it all. We do it all.
Do it all. Love to see it. Make sure y'all thank her for this episode, because if it wasn't for her, we would not be sitting here right now today. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Let's address the elephant in the room. What happened to the podcast, y'all? So many things happened. So many things occurred over the past 7 months, I feel like. And I'm the type of person, I don't like to be performative. So I was not going to come on a podcast and act like everything is fine when in reality everything is not fine, because I feel like that just defeats the whole purpose of the podcast. Right. Like, I would rather get on a podcast crying my eyes out than get on here like, hey, everything's great, everything's wonderful. So a lot of things have occurred, a lot of things have happened. I'm pretty sure a lot of things have happened for you too.
Yes, good and bad, but we're here to talk about it.
I'm curious. So where should we begin? Should we start with the bad or the good? I feel like we probably should start with the bad.
We can start with the bad and then with the good.
Okay. So over the course of the past 7 months, a lot of stuff has happened to me. I got back in a toxic relationship. I wasn't supposed to fucking do that shit, bro. I was not supposed to.
Okay.
That was not part of the plan, y'all.
Minor setback for a major comeback, we're not even going.
Not part of the plan. I also was working at a toxic job. So I remember talking about on the podcast how, like, I just got my dream job, everybody. Like, I'm so excited. It turned out to be the worst job I've ever had.
And what was the job?
So I was working as a project manager.
Ooh.
Well, I was actually working in, like, a lot of different roles. So I was doing project management, social media, and hiring at one point.
Was the pay the same as, like, was it worth the work you were doing?
Absolutely not.
Oh, my goodness.
And
so
I'm not
overworked and underpaid?
I'm not going to say underpaid. I'm going to say under hours.
Okay.
Like, so I was working like 30 hours a week or whatever, and I don't care. I was getting paid $30 an hour. So, like, when you see that, it was really good.
That's
like,
decent.
You see that on Indeed, you're like, okay, period. Like, I could really make a living off of that.
You found this job on Indeed?
Yes, I did. Okay. I've actually found all my jobs on Indeed.
Okay. Because me, on my end, Indeed doesn't work for me.
Really?
I go through a friend of a friend or word of word, you know, that type of thing. Indeed does not work for me.
I don't know. I've literally gotten all my jobs on Indeed. I don't know what it is. I think I kind of learned the method a little bit. You have to tailor your resume to whatever field you are trying to work in. So, like, if you're trying to go into content, you have to tailor your resume to show that you do content. If you're trying to work in healthcare, you got to tailor your resume to, like, show that you work in healthcare, because when Indeed sees that, they're gonna start sending you jobs that are, like, in that field. And
I heard you had to use, like, keywords.
Yes, exactly. Keywords, exactly. So so I had got that job and everything. I seen it on Indeed, and I'm like, wow, like, this is really, really good. And I started working that job, and actually with my first 2 paychecks, that's how I moved out. I moved out.
So she's moved out.
Yes.
Love that.
Yes. So this was in July. So I think I got the job in end of April. I got the job. And then my first 2 paychecks, I moved out. And it's crazy because moving out was not even in the plan, you guys. Like, moving out, like, it wasn't.
So God
even,
really came through.
He really did. Because, y'all, it was not in the plan.
And only 2 paychecks? Okay. I know that's right.
That security deposit, I might have had like $5 in my account afterwards, but you know.
You don't need no furniture. You got
you do what you got to do. I had my bed and I was good. Like, I had all my room furniture and I was. Yeah, she's fully furnished now, so like, whatever. Okay.
Love that.
Okay, let's really get into it. So I got that job in April. I moved out in July, and I also got back in this relationship around July too.
What led you to like get to that relationship? Was it you're lonely? Was it?
I'm gonna start. I think I need to start from the beginning.
Okay, start from the beginning.
I think I need to start.
Let all the air it out, babe.
I need to start from the beginning. So we're gonna call this man Austin. This is my homegirl nickname for this man. So we're gonna call him Austin. So me and Austin, I met him when I was 18. I was in my second semester of my freshman year, and we met through a mutual friend. So basically, like, my homegirl, she texted me. She was like, hey, like, I got a man for you, blah, blah, blah. And mind you, I'm 18.
Why is it always the man that your friend puts you on?
Like, okay, so she's like, hey, like, I got a man for you, blah, 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 like, whatever, cool. And I'm like, okay, cool. So she sent me his Instagram. I go to the Instagram, and I'm like, Jordan, what the fuck? She could vouch, y'all. Like, I swear I'm not capping. I'm not putting on the front just because we on a podcast, just because I hate that man now. No. I went to the Instagram. I said, Jordan, please stop playing with me right now. Like, please. She's like, no, bro, he look better in person, I swear.
Not to look better in person.
She like, no, like, he look better in person, I swear. Like, da 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 da. She's like, you know, sometimes men, they just can't take pictures.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. Like,
not the benefit
cool.
of the doubt.
Like, okay, cool. So I ended up DMing him. I didn't even wait till he DM'd me.
Okay.
I just DM'd him. I was like, what's up with you type shit, because I'm just like,
she was going for it.
like, okay, I feel like as the man, if you're already telling my homegirl that you want to talk to me, what am I playing for? You know, like, or let's get this show on the road at the end of the day. Like, if you want to talk to me and you want to get to know me, then let's just talk and let's get, like, you know, I'm not about to do the whole, like, the story, like,
okay, so she's a woman who knows what she wants, and she's gonna go after it.
Like, so like, yeah. So I ended up texting him. We started texting. He was cool. Like, everything was cool and stuff like that. And mind you guys, at this time, I was still in San Diego. I was going to school in San Diego at this time. It was my freshman year. I went to San Diego State for 2 years. So I was still there for those, like, 2 years or whatever. And it was spring break. So we had started talking maybe like a couple of weeks before spring break. Mm-hmm. So I went back to LA for spring break, and that's when we went on our first date. Okay. He was the first man to ever buy me flowers.
So you were in San Diego while he was in LA?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he was the first man to ever buy me flowers. I'm like, okay, like, he's teen. Okay, he like 18.
Bare minimum, brain. By the way. Bare minimum, but it is appreciated.
Mind you, 18-year-old brain, y'all.
Yes.
18-year-old brain, and I also had just got out of another toxic relationship where I was the one that kind of paid for majority of the things that we did.
Okay.
So that was kind of like
where your mindset was.
Okay, well, like he could be cool because, like, you know, he's paying for things, he's buying me flowers, like all this and that. And then during that time, like, everything was cool. Like, we were talking, everything was good. Like, he helped me move out of my dorm and stuff like that. Like, everything was good until that summer, y'all. This was summer of 2023, y'all. Worst summer of my life.
No.
Like, it was so bad. Okay. I guess, like, we kind of just got on a topic of, like, a relationship because we were still talking.
Right.
But we're doing all these relationship things. So I'm like, all right, like, where's your head at, basically? Like, it was never like to force or be like, oh, like, we have to be together right now, but
it's more so like, what are we doing?
Because he has a tendency of making it seem like I'm always trying to pressure him to do something.
Ooh, we don't like that.
Ain't nobody pressuring yo dumb.
Yeah, because
like,
free a nigga get a better one.
Thank you. Like, have you seen
not like that, but ooh, I know that's right.
Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so so I'm like, all right, what are we doing? Like, what's up? Like, da 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 da. He's like, I'm not ready for a relationship right now. Pardon me?
Clutching my pearls.
Pardon me?
No.
What?
And this was how many months after talking?
Maybe like 3 or 4. Like 3.
That's enough time.
About 3 or 4. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, whatever. But I'm still not understanding. Because it just doesn't make sense. We're doing all these relationship things. We're playing house over the summer and shit like that. I'm seeing you every day. I just don't understand what the problem is. Guess what the problem was?
What was the problem?
He had just got out of a relationship that February, and he was still talking to his ex. Clutching my pearls again.
Girl. Oh. And he didn't make this known that he was talking to other people while pursuing you? Because it's not wrong that a man wants to talk to other women.
It's not.
But what's wrong is the honesty. You need to be honest and say that up front. Don't say you're not ready when you're talking to other girls.
Just say that I'm talking to other people. You could have said that from the very beginning when we met, as opposed to making it seem like you were ready for a relationship and you wanted all these things and you're just focused on me and blah, blah, blah. So it's just like, what the, like, that was a lot. So that happened. We kind of stopped talking or whatever for like, I want to say maybe like a month we stopped talking. And then he hits me up again or whatever. I don't remember 100% how we got back in contact, but we got back in contact. And at this time, he's like, no, like, I actually want to be serious with you. Like, I really fucked up. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship with my ex anymore. Like, that's dead. Like, I want to pursue, like, something new or, like, you know, all that good stuff. So he ended up asking me to be his girlfriend that October.
Okay. Was it a good, like, little proposal as a girlfriend?
No, he asked me in the Target parking lot.
Like, after all that, and you didn't even think to bring a bouquet of flowers.
It's because...
some food.
It's because I was getting to the point where I was fed up of the situation. Mm-hmm. Like, I was getting to a point where I'm like, bro, I've known you since February. Mm-hmm. And we're still not in a relationship. I'm not about to keep doing this shit with you. So it was kind of like a here, damn.
Not a here, damn.
I have no shame in my game. Like, I literally have zero shame in my game. It was dead ass a here, damn. All right, fine, you can be my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, whatever. So that was our first relationship. Boom. Then come, I want to say maybe about November, we were at a yard show. I don't know if you're familiar with those.
I'm not.
Like D9, they like... sorority, fraternity, and stuff like that. They'll have like little shows.
I don't go to those, baby.
Me neither.
That's too much lust.
I'm a part of it. I'm a part of it, and I don't even be. But no, listen. So they had a yard show or whatever. It's just like a little show where you watch them like step and stuff like that. So my sorority, we weren't participating, so we were just like watching. And he had came. Him, my mom, and my sister. They all came. We all sitting down or whatever, watching the show. I said,
"Oh wow."
You know who it was.
The ex?
Yes.
Stop.
I swear. While my mom is sitting right here. Are you
Stop.
Like, you couldn't even...
Did you see what the messages said?
Yes, it wasn't nothing.
But it was still just what are you doing?
So, the thing about him and his ex-girlfriend, this is from his perspective. I met her when I had just moved. We were friends for a very long time. And then we dated my junior and senior year. So, like, that's my friend for real. Like, we were friends longer than we dated. It's like, that's my friend for real.
I just feel like if you're not over your ex, you shouldn't even try to start something new. I don't care. Like, you can't be friends with your ex.
Once you cross that line, y'all are not friends anymore.
Like, and you can never go back to it. You can never
go back to just being friends. I don't care. Like, I could see if it was y'all dated in middle school and then y'all became friends after that and y'all had a long friendship after that, fine, because that's kid stuff. No, y'all were friends since middle school. Then y'all decided to date. Then y'all broke up.
And then you're still texting her.
And you're still texting her.
And you can't let go of her. So is y'all really friends?
Thank you. Fine.
That's so trifling.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I have no proof, but I honestly feel like he was still fucking her around that time.
Definitely.
For sure.
You don't need proof.
Moving on. Proof is in the pudding. I'm looking at you dead in your face, texting this girl, talking about this my friend. Moving on to March of 2024, we ended up breaking up.
Okay.
I think the guilt got to him because he tried to make it seem like it was my fault because he's like, oh, like, we just argue so much, like, da-da-da-da-da.
I hate when men do that. Men always want to talk about the reaction instead of what they did to cause that reaction.
His favorite thing, oh, you always have an attitude. Yeah, because you're a horrible person and you treat me terribly. Why do you think I have an attitude with you all the time?
Like, once you just wake up happy, like oh, you cheated on me, yay!
To your ex. This is wonderful.
Like, I hate when they do that.
Okay, so we ended up breaking up or whatever, and that was hard. That one hurt. That really hurt. It hurt. Okay, actually, the first time we stopped talking when I found out he was talking to his ex, that hurt. That really hurt. That really hurt me because it was just like, I think that was my welcome to dating in LA reality. I wasn't expecting him to turn out to be such a terrible person. I really wasn't. I just, like, mind you, y'all, I was 18 at this time, but still, like, I just, like, I could not fathom. My brain could not put together.
Are you from LA?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So you're from LA, but you lived in San Diego for majority?
No. I'm from LA. I just went to college there.
College there, okay.
Yeah. I went to Crenshaw.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice.
So, like, but I didn't really date in high school. Like
okay.
That.
Okay.
I had 1.5 boyfriends.
Not a half.
Like,
it'd be like that though.
Yeah, I didn't really, I wasn't in the mix to be able to see how the girls were being treated. So I didn't get that until after I was already grown. So that was like my, how do you go from being so sweet and nice to me the whole time you doing all this and that and don't even care.
Yeah.
You don't even feel no empathy. You don't even feel bad.
That's the worst part.
You don't even
like
feel
you
bad.
see me in pain and that doesn't bring you any pain.
Anything? Like you don't even feel, like you feel nothing. Okay, cool. So we ended up breaking up. That was really hard. Blah blah blah. Fast forward, we ended up getting back together. I'm trying to make this like a long story short to get to the now, the present. Mm-hmm. But we ended up getting back together. Okay, cool. In about July, something about the summer. He always think he about to come back around in the summer. Summer 2026. You better not try nothing. You're not welcome here.
You're not welcome here.
Like where's
the door's closed?
Where's the bug spray? Like immediately. Okay, but yeah, so we ended up getting back together that summer of 2024. Mm-hmm. And then we broke up again February of 2025 because, why do you think?
More cheating?
Yes.
The same girl?
Of course. This is the situation that made me actually hate him.
Okay.
So, nah, I can't say that. This is the situation that made me half hate him.
Okay.
Resent. I'm at his crib. He went with his grandma somewhere or whatever. They running errands and shit. I'm like, you know, all right, cool. We locked in at this point, so okay. Yeah, cool. So he texted me a screenshot. It say, Austin, can we talk? I already knew who the fuck it was. Oh, wow. The name wasn't saved, though. He actually was doing good. I'm not gonna lie. Up until that point, he was doing good. He had her, like not texting her, like, nothing like that. So I'm thinking, like, okay, like, maybe he's finally growing the fuck up. Like, finally. Mm-hmm. So he sends me the screenshot. Me personally, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Right.
I'm not about to raise no man.
Right.
Like, you're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day.
Regardless.
Exactly. So I said, you should see what she wants. Because at the end of the day, a real man, nah, I'm not going to do that. I don't need to do that.
He's going to be like, for what?
Yeah, like, for what? Nah, I just wanted to let you know so you don't think it's nothing. He said, okay.
Stop.
I swear. So they get on the phone. She talking to him about... I'm not going to air out her business or nothing like that. I really don't fuck with this girl. I'm not going to lie. The only reason I don't fuck with her is because you knew he was in a relationship. So I feel like you're not a girl's girl.
At that point, you should have
should have some type of respect for yourself and for other people to know that if your ex is in a relationship, why are you texting him? I have a big problem with you, actually. I really do. Because, like, what the fuck type of shit is that? Like, I would just never understand. Like, I think it's because when my brain can't fathom something, I can't understand how somebody else could do it. Right. If I had an ex-boyfriend, I don't care how much I miss that nigga. If he was in a relationship, you think I'm gonna be like, hey, can we talk? Yeah. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, to yourself and the person in the relationship.
Like, it's just dish. Like, I don't understand. Like, I just will never understand it. Like, me and her, we've never talked, we've never communicated, but...
Anyways.
So he seen what she wanted. It was just like some personal stuff she had going on with, like, her mom, her family, or whatever the case may be. Okay. And that was his thing. He's like, yeah, like, I feel like I have to, but I feel like I should be there for her. Like, we went through a lot together as a kid, and we was there for each other, friendship, blah, blah, blah. So if she needs something, then I'm going to be there for her. You know, this nigga looked me dead in my face and said, if she needs something or if something happens, then you're just going to have to get over it.
No.
I swear.
No.
I swear.
No.
I swear.
Oh my gosh.
Mind you, I'm like, what's 2024? Like 20 at this time? I think. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was 20 at this time. So that's 2 years already. That's when I really started to, like, really resent him for real. So that happened in December, and I ended up breaking up with him in February.
Right.
This was the first time that I broke up with him.
Okay. So you've never left him before?
No.
Okay.
It was always him being like, this is too much, and you always have an attitude, and there's always something wrong with you, and da-da-da-da, I can't do this is too much, and da-da-da. So February 2025 was the first time that I actually ended the relationship myself. And
how'd you feel after that?
Oh, life was beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
That's why I started the podcast.
Oh,
life was so good at that time. Life was really, really good. I can't even, like, life was good. And that's how I should have known, but it's okay.
Okay,
so life was really good at that time. I actually started talking to another man. Not gonna lie. I did start talking to, it just didn't work.
I'm gonna intervene.
Yes.
There was a post that you posted with flowers. Wasn't from the toxic ex?
No.
Okay.
No. No. Absolutely not. That shit would have been a garbage. Like, what? Like, no.
Okay,
yeah. So, I was talking to somebody else and stuff like that, and he's great. He's a really good person. We just could never work. Our personalities are compatible in good ways, but also not really compatible in other ways, if that makes sense.
And it just couldn't be worked out?
he just wasn't ready.
Okay.
He just wasn't ready, and I was a little bit too... I kind of lost myself in that situation a little bit. I was kind of so, like, focused on it, and I was so, like, oh, my God, what do I say? I wonder how he feels. I wonder this. Should I say this? Should I type this? Should I say... I can't be in no situation like that. So that just didn't work. Nothing bad happened to where it's like, oh, like... No.
Yeah.
He's still cool or whatever. But yeah, so that ended up not working. And I was still focused on my podcast at this time. Like, this is at the time where I started working that job. And I was starting to plan to move out. I hadn't moved out yet, but I was, like, starting the process, basically. And so then, of course, Austin brings his silly-looking ass right around.
I'm crying. I'm crying. This wasn't during the summer, though, right?
It was.
Oh, my goodness. Again?
Yes. So this is summer 2025. This is last summer. So he brings himself around, and he has a tendency... I'm not going to diagnose anybody, but I feel like he's narcissistic. And the reason why I say this is because he has a tendency of taking information and taking things that I've said and using it to his advantage to get me back.
Ooh, wait. Give an example.
So he came back around, like I really, like, listen, I understand why I did was wrong. I talked to my dad and everything. Like, we had a conversation. Like, he told me, like, you're wrong. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, he's like, I realize that whenever you're in a relationship, like, your ex should just never, it should just be no exes and stuff like that. He's like, listen, like, I really, like, want to be married soon. I want to start a family soon. Da-da-da-da-da. He knew that that's something that I feel is important. He knew that I...
So he was telling you what you wanted to hear. Ooh,
he didn't mean it.
That's dangerous.
He didn't mean it at all. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I know he didn't. So we get back together. Fine. Cool. Blah. Whatever. We get back together and everything. And everything was okay. Kind of.
Okay.
But we were kind of living together. Not even kind of. We were living together. Because I moved into my apartment and he helped me move in and he never left after that. But it wasn't like a, how to say. I didn't mind him there.
Okay.
I didn't mind him there. So it wasn't like a, damn, nigga.
So you didn't say anything. You let it play out.
Yeah, like I didn't mind that he was there. I didn't like that he tried to make it seem like we weren't living together. Because he kept trying to say, like, oh, I don't live there. Like, that's not my house. Da-da-da-da. Nigga, you're here showering.
But then you choose
every day.
Okay.
You're in my house showering every day. You're in my house eating every day.
He was paying them bills, though, right?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Well,
so he using up the water bill?
He helped. He helped.
Right.
I'm going to say he sent me about a band over the course of those couple months we was living there. And he paid for a lot of the food that we ate. So it was cool. But
he ate it too.
Yeah.
So
anyway, whatever. But yeah, so whatever. So I didn't mind. Like, I'm that type of person. Mm-hmm. I'm a very, very nurturing person. I as much as I love providing men,
okay,
I also don't mind paying for things too.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with paying for a man's whatever. But the ratio.
Listen, y'all. Like, the ratio, you gotta, yeah. So here's everything to say. Like, I think that's the reason. So that was the reason why he kept trying to say, oh, I don't live there, blah, 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 because he didn't want any responsibility. He didn't want the responsibility
But he wanted
rent.
that access to you, though.
Of course he did. He didn't want the responsibility of paying rent. He didn't want the responsibility of anything like that, but he wanted the luxury of being able to live there, basically. Yeah. Because you were there every day. Like... And that's what I didn't like. I did not mind him being there at all. It was cool. Like, for the good times that we had, like, it was cool. But I just feel like that was disrespectful. I feel like it was a slap in my face because I'm working my ass off to make sure that we both have a nice home to come home to, and you're going to look me dead in my face and say you don't live here? And I never even made it a thing of, like, oh, why you not paying rent? Why you not doing this? Why you not doing that? Never made it a thing. Okay, mister. Okay, mister. So cool. So then September came around, my birthday came around, we went to Vegas. My mom came with us and stuff like that. He, did the whole decorated hotel thing. It was cute. It was cute. I'm not gonna lie. He did his big one on that. Okay, cool. My birthday was on September 8th. Let me open the calendar. Because I ain't gonna lie. I would not lie to y'all.
September 8th of last year, right?
Yes.
September 8th.
September 8th, I turned 21.
Okay.
September 8th.
And he was still in your life?
Yes.
So this is recent when you just kind of, like, let things go again. Okay.
So, my birthday was on September 8th. That was a Monday. The following Monday, on the 15th, he got me pregnant.
I looked at your belly. I'm like, where's the baby?
So, on the 15th, he got me pregnant. And obviously...
Wait. You can get pregnant a week after doing the do?
No, listen. No, it happened on the 15th.
Oh.
It happened on the 15th. So, listen. So, I know that it happened because I was ovulating.
Mm-hmm.
And for all the girls that don't know, you cannot get pregnant at any time. You can only really get pregnant during ovulation. During your ovulation period and your ovulation week, that's... If you gonna have a baby. Anytime outside of that, it's very unlikely. I'm not gonna say it could never happen, but it's very unlikely.
Okay, she's educated on the body.
So boom. So I was ovulating on that day. Boom. Cool. I knew I was pregnant. I knew I was pregnant the day he did it because I'm ovulating.
Right. Okay.
I'm not stupid. Like, please. So he's like, you don't know. Like, don't stress yourself out right now. Like, you don't know. You don't know.
You knew?
The one with the penis gonna tell me I don't know. Okay, fine. About 2 weeks later,
Okay.
I took the test. It was positive. Of course. I knew.
Oh, wow.
It was positive.
Oh, wow.
Okay, fine. I'm pregnant. And I'm also having a terrible time at my job. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I was still at that toxic job.
Mm-hmm.
He was so mean to me. My boss was so mean to me. He was an asshole, I'm not gonna lie. He was really mean. He just had a tendency of like belittling everybody that came to work for him type.
Oh,
and
no.
he always just made them feel like they weren't doing enough. Like I went above and beyond for that job. When I tell you like I did so much for this man and his business, and like he just like, nah, you're still not enough. Like, you're still not, like, whatever. So I would come home from work crying every single day. And I'm talking to this man. I'm talking to Austin. I'm like, bro, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just so, like I was so depressed. Like, I was so sad. I did not even want to get out of the bed every single day. Like, when I say my alarm would go off, I would get out of bed at the very last second to go to work because I just did not want to be there so bad. Like, I was just getting treated so poorly in both aspects of my life. Like, the most important aspects of my life, my relationship, and at work, and it's like I gotta leave home from this and go listen to this and then come back to like no, like it was just so much, and he was not supportive at all. Like he tried to say like, oh, like you're saying I'm not supporting you, but it's like his response would be, so break your lease and just leave.
Yeah.
Nigga, what are you talking about?
I don't like when men's responses to your pain are more logical than just like
he's talking about just break your lease. First of all, the way my lease is set up is if I break my lease, I still have to pay them until somebody else moves in. And who's to say that they're going to tell me that somebody else moved in? Mm-hmm. They could just be taking my money and I'm not even living there.
Right.
What are you talking about? Like, it's not that easy.
And it's
like,
easier for him to say that when he's not paying no bills.
You ain't paying, like, you ain't on the lease. You ain't paying no rent. So, of course, you're going to be like, well, just break your lease. No, we don't do that. That's not what you do. You don't just, like...
Unless you got it like that. If you got it like that, by all means, cool.
Like, if you got it like that, of course, 100%. But, like, if you're in a tight situation, if you're in a situation like that where it's, like, you work to pay your bills.
Yeah.
And you work...
And it's only you.
And it's like, I work so hard for it. Do you think that I'm going to just be like, okay, I'll break my lease and get evicted?
Right.
What?
And then where would you go?
My mom's.
Okay.
My mom is
okay,
cool.
So you always have something to... Okay,
of course.
Love that.
Yes, I love my mom.
Shout out to the moms. Again.
Shout out to the moms. Yeah, my mom. She hella cool. Like, I'll always have a place to go.
Okay.
If I didn't, oh my God, stop. I'm going to cry. Oh my God, stop. No. Okay, but no, I'll always have a place to go. Like, I love my mom real bad. But yeah, like, him constantly trying to, like, say, like, oh, just break your lease. And he also tried to say, he was like, yeah, I mean, like, before you moved in, I tried to tell you, like, do you think that this is a good idea? But I didn't want to sound like a hater or nothing. You're not helping. You're just making it worse, bro. Mind you, I'm pregnant. What are we, like, oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever. So fine.
Did he know that you were pregnant?
Of course.
And what was his response?
Listen, he was not happy.
To say the least.
He was not happy, and he just wasn't ready for a kid. He felt like the position that he was in, like, he just wasn't ready for a kid. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Right.
That's 100% understandable.
Right.
I'm 21 years old. You think I want a kid right now?
Mm-hmm.
I could barely take care of myself at the moment because I'm working a job that I hate and I'm ready to leave with no plan, no nothing. No. Mm-hmm. But the thing about that I could not respect was he felt the need to disrespect me in order to convince me to get an abortion. He looked me dead in my face and said, you know you're mentally unstable, so I'm mentally unstable.
Oh my goodness.
I swear. And it gets worse. He looks me in my face and he's like, you know you're mentally unstable and shit like that, so like we shouldn't be having a kid right now. I'm mentally unstable and you're the one belittling me and I'm carrying your child, your fetus. That's ridiculous. You could have just said, I'm not ready for a kid. To be able to witness every single day somebody actually in depression and then turn around and throw it in their face and say, oh, you're not going to be a fit mother because you're mentally unstable.
That's a little bit rude.
So then moving on or whatever, I ate it, y'all. I ate it, y'all. I did. I ate that shit. I really did. Because it was just so much going on. Like, I just couldn't. I was disassociating half the time. I wasn't there. I was there, but I wasn't there. So then 2 weeks later, I had a miscarriage. Mm-hmm.
Okay. God's blessing, but at the same time, still sad.
No, I wasn't sad. Oh, I really wasn't.
Really? Okay, I love that for you then. It's bittersweet, though. I mean, if it had been another man, would you felt different? Okay.
I wasn't... Okay. Damn. Okay, hold on. I was sad because I will never get my first pregnancy experience back. Even if I get pregnant again, that's still not my first.
You'll still have that in the back of your mind.
It's still not my first. So that's the only thing that I was kind of like, damn, he kind of took that from me. I'm not gonna lie. He really did. Like, obviously, the miscarriage wasn't his fault, but with the amount of stress that I was under and with the way that I was being treated during the time that I was pregnant is kind of like, yeah, you definitely robbed me of a good experience for my first pregnancy. So I went to the doctor. Or, mind you, I knew I was having a miscarriage, and again, here he comes talking about well, you don't know for sure, so don't be stressing out.
Again?
I'm bleeding. What are you talking about? Oh, don't stress yourself out. I'm actively bleeding.
When did you find out that you were miscarrying between the time that you found out?
In October. It was 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, so he took me to the doctor that night. The doctor obviously confirmed it was a miscarriage. That's too much blood.
Were you guys together in the same house while you were... Oh, wow.
Yeah. I literally got off of work. I came home from work, and it happened. Yeah. So he took me to the doctor. We get home from the doctor, and we're arguing again about something. I don't even know what we were arguing about. We argued so much. I don't even know what we were arguing about. But I said something that ticked him off, I guess. I don't know what it was. I honestly, if I could tell y'all, I would tell y'all. But I actually have no idea what it was that I said. But he goes, you're the reason why women end up single mothers. I didn't completely check out of the relationship in that moment in October. But that was I don't like you not one bit. I actually would really appreciate it if you would get the hell out of my face. For real.
Yeah.
So then, a couple of weeks later, I was talking to my therapist. During this whole time, I was talking to my therapist and stuff like that. And just kind of trying to, reason, I guess you can say, figure out, okay, what do you think I should do? Girl, what you think I should do? Right. But as a therapist, it's hard because you can't just be like, girl, leave that nigga. What? Yeah. I know that's what she wanted to say. But long story short, I ended up telling him on a random Thursday. I had literally got out of class, and I texted him, and I was like, I don't want to be with you no more. I swear. It was so, It
be like that, though. When you're pushed to your breaking point, at that point, you don't care.
Yeah. It's I don't want to be with you no more. Cool.
And I love that women will wake up randomly one day and just be done.
I don't want to be with you no more. Whatever. I get home because he was already at the house or whatever. I get home and he's like, we're going to talk about this. Every time I would ever try to have a conversation with this man about how I feel or to better our relationship, it will always be, I'm over this. I don't want to talk about this. You always want to argue. Just nonchalant, just brushing me off. But now that I don't want to be with you no more, now you're like, we're going to talk about this. Let's just talk about it. There's nothing to talk about. I have nothing to say to you. You're fucking evil. Actually, I don't know. He got a demon or something. Because what was that? Like, that's not something that you just say.
Yeah.
Like,
especially at a time like that.
That's just not something that it kept going back and forth, him and I, like, him trying to, like, make things right, blah, blah, blah. It went on for about a month after that. I'm not gonna lie, like, him just trying to, like, make things right and all this and that, but I was just like, no. Like, no more.
Men always wait till the last second to try to please you.
Last.
And then you'll take him back, and then he'll go back doing the same stuff.
Exactly. And I'm just like, yeah. So to answer everybody's question of what happened to the podcast, that's what happened to the podcast. She was going through stuff. I just couldn't, y'all. I also did end up leaving that job, you guys. I left that job with no plan.
Love that.
I couldn't do it no more, y'all. I was really like about to check out. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. So I left that job with no plan, but 2 weeks later I had another job. I work at my
God is always just gonna come through, like, every time.
So I'm like, okay. That's when things started looking up for me. When I got my current job, my overnight job, that's when things started looking up for me, because that's when I also started creating content on TikTok too.
Okay, I be seeing your content. I be liking it. I'm like, okay, girl. I actually really enjoy your content. Really? I really do, girl. I really do. Like, when you'll pop up on my For You page, I'm like, yes, girl, like.
Stop. Like, yeah, so that's when I started my Get Ready With Me's, when I got my overnight job, because I was like, I don't see a lot of people do Get Ready With Me's for overnight shifts. Like, there's not, like, there is some content, but there's not a lot. I'm like, low-key, that could really be my niche. Like, that could be what I'm known for real. So that's when I started creating content.
What new job did you get?
I work with youth that are experiencing, like, issues and stuff with, like, substance abuse, like, mental health, eating disorders. Like, it varies. Like, it varies and stuff like that. But I'm kind of the one that just makes sure they're good in the middle of the night. Kind of crisis intervention. Like, just make sure everything is good in the middle of the night before, like, AM shift comes in and stuff. And obviously, like, I relieve the previous shift before, like, the evening shift.
Is it like a facility of kids that struggle with mental health? Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I do. And yeah, like, everything just started to kind of, like, look up after that. Like, everything has just been much better for me after that. No contact with that man. Like, please, like, I blocked his number. His little text now numbers and stuff, like, all of that, y'all. Like, all of that. Like, please don't contact me. You're not welcome here. I swear. Like, I actually hate that man now.
Yeah.
And I'm not even that type of person. Like, I don't like to hold hate in my heart.
Right.
But
certain things is just like, what?
I don't see myself being able to let that go right now. I may be able to let that
definitely
hate go.
In the future, of course.
Yeah, definitely in the future I'll be able to
never forget though.
Forgive for myself and move on and blah blah blah, therapy, forgiveness for yourself. Right now, currently, it's a lot of hate in this heart. Because it's just like, why? How could you be so evil?
Yeah. And then still think he had a chance.
Thank you. I feel like your partner is a direct representation of yourself.
Definitely a reflection. Definitely.
Okay, y'all. I know y'all probably seen on TikTok and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
The homegirl went viral on TikTok and stuff. So we're gonna talk about Mr. Flat Tire.
Mr. Flat Tire.
So is Mr. Flat Tire the same man from last episode that you were just starting to talk to?
Yes.
Tell me. We're gonna do the same thing that I just did. We're gonna go from beginning to end.
Okay.
I need all. Because how do we end up Mr. Flat Tire talk about some? I was asleep. Sorry.
Okay. Disclaimer. Okay. So me and Mr. Tire had met through a friend. But this friend, like, she put me on with him. She was just raving about, like, how much he does for her and this and that. And I wasn't really, like, in my mind, when a man does something for another woman, I'm not going to put myself in that woman's position and be like, oh, he's going to do that for me. No. Yeah, men do things for who they want to do it for. So anyways, we had met through that friend. She ended up being weird. And that was my introduction to LA homegirls. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so she was just saying a whole bunch of weird stuff, like just playing both sides. So we had to cut her off, let that go, and me and him still ended up talking. But mind you, this was like a few months after the domestic violence relationship. I remember that. So that had ended, and then I had met Mr. Tire. Everything was going cool or whatever, but you know how it's like whoever you're seeing is a reflection of you? Being with him, Okay, so it was never just about the tire.
Okay.
Let's make that clear. It was never just about the tire.
Okay.
I have a very like anxious attachment style, and he's also young and trying to build a life that he wants.
Okay.
And I'm such a like I need it now. Like I need it now.
Yes.
So everything that led up to this tire situation, everything is good. He doesn't disrespect me. He doesn't talk crazy to me. He's actually very sweet. And I probably should appreciate him more for what he does. But also at the same
Wait,
time...
Are you guys still talking? Okay, sorry. Go on. I'm listening.
We're going to get into that. Okay. So we were talking for about a year.
Okay.
But mind you, no girlfriend title.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No girlfriend. He didn't ask me to be his girlfriend. At that point, as someone with an anxious attachment style, you can't just leave me to think like what's going on.
Exactly.
I'm like, what are we doing? You want me to be loyal to you, but I'm not a girlfriend. But it's like, you also are a good guy, but also like wait for a man, but also like wait for a good man. I don't know. I was just conflicted.
I feel that.
So he wasn't giving me security. Okay. I've noticed as a girl, like the type of girl I am, I need that security.
Right, of course.
So I was just kind of like waiting it out. I'm waiting for the girlfriend title. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months pass up. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? Right. And then at that point, I get to self-sabotaging. I'm going to start arguments with you to get your attention. Gosh. I'm going to like blow up on you. And I also, when I'm angry, I say the meanest things. And I don't mean it, but I feel like when I'm angry, at that point, I feel like you don't care about me. So I'm going to say anything to make you care, even if it hurts your feelings, which is very toxic, and I'm trying to unlearn that. Okay. But anyways, so it was towards the year ending. No relationship title, no nothing. We're just like, where is this really going? You want me to be loyal to you, but no title. So cool. I just ended up going out with my friend that night. So me and my friend are in the car. This is my gay friend. He's a guy. Okay. He's a guy, but he didn't know how to change a tire. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm on the side of the freaking road with the flat tire. Right. And I'm like, at this point, this is who you should be able to call a man for. Like, why am I sleeping with someone who can't even come through for me, right? Right. So I call him. I'm like, he's going to answer. It's 11 o'clock. It's not that late. Mind you, he also works pretty late. Oh. But he also wouldn't text me goodnight. So it's like, if you're going to go to sleep, cool, but let me know that you're asleep. Yeah. So I wouldn't be calling you in this tire situation, making a fuss about it because I think you're up when you're really not up. Yeah. Cool, whatever. So I call him, and mind you, I'm in front of my gay friend. This is another man. I'm like, okay, the one man I call is not coming through. And mind you, my dad, it's like, it's not a love-hate relationship. It's just more so I got to accept him for the man he is. Right. And he didn't show up the way I needed a father to show up. Yeah. So at that point, when I'm dating, I do be looking for a father figure. Sorry. Like, sadly, I do. Unlearning that behavior, but whatever. Okay. So I'm like, okay, who's the man in my life to call? So I call him like a couple times. At that point, I'm like, okay, like, what the heck is going on? Like, what is going on? No way. I'm giving up the coochie loochie. Okay. I'm doing all this stuff for you. We playing house. Yeah. Basically playing house. Yeah. And I can't even call you to fix my tire.
That's crazy.
So cool, whatever. Right? And then I end up calling my stepdad. My stepdad comes. Love my stepdad. Damn, like.
Yeah, shout out stepdad.
Literally, because you're really raising another man's kid, and you do it with nothing in return. So I love him so. I love him so much. I'm about to cry. Anyways, so my stepdad comes, fix the tire, yada yada yada. Mind you, I'm driving in my car. I'm heated. I'm like, there's no way there's no way. I don't play about a man providing. I feel like I've already done the pay for days, the wait around, and let him build his stuff up. No. I stayed for the last guy. I let him build himself up off my money, and guess what he did? He got his own money, and he left me in the dirt. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm never doing that again. Yeah. So I ended up texting him I think I texted him, whatever. And then he didn't show any, not remorse, but he never asked if I made it home safe. And that's what really ticked me off. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, I was asleep. Okay.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? Did I make it home? Do I need anything else? You don't even care if I called another man to see if he checked my tire. You know what I'm saying? Like you just...
Do you like me for
like,
real?
I'm already anxious. You can't make me feel even more anxious, and I'm already an overthinker, so I'm just overthinking every little thing. I'm like, do you really like me? Because I've been with a man who I thought liked me, and he actually secretly hated me.
Right.
So it's like, I don't want to sleep with another man who actually resents or hates me.
Or anything, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't have a therapist. I used to go to therapy, but living in LA, it's very hard to find a therapist,
It's hard to find
especially with my insurance.
4 therapists before
Like,
I found
I just cannot. Even with the websites you have to pay for, like the
But do you have Kaiser?
I don't have Kaiser.
No.
I have Medi-Cal.
I was just gonna say, because with Kaiser you get therapy for free.
Oh my goodness. See, yeah girl.
Yeah.
I don't. Anyways. So he's not showing any care, any remorse, baby me. I just had a stressful night. My car, like, I don't like car troubles because I don't know what's going on with the car. And when I don't have control over a situation and I'm really helpless, it's like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
So he's not asking if I'm okay or anything. So I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I literally could have been on the side of the road overnight with no one to change my tire.
And you have no idea, and you don't even care to ask.
And you didn't ask me if I'm okay or if I made it home safe or if I needed anything. So again, no therapy, emotions on high. I don't like this man in this moment. I'm over it. I don't care no more. I'm anxious. What do? I go to TikTok.
Of course, because outlet.
Like, I press play and I end up just going off. Like, because we already...
She threw the flowers in the garbage, y'all. She was going in. Them flowers.
And then I had to pick up my mess. Like, so I'm, like, punching the flowers, but I'm also, like, picking up my mess because, you know, I got to pick up my own mess. But I did not expect that video to go viral. Like, the fact... I didn't even know you seen it.
Wait, but that's why I texted you.
What?
That paragraph.
No, yeah, when I had seen what you said, I was like, okay, I didn't expect that to be brought up. I was like, she even seen it? Like, who else has seen it? Yeah. And then apparently everyone has seen it. Apparently. So I checked the video overnight, 2 million views. Yes. I'm like, what did I just do?
You went to sleep and woke up to that? You didn't even know what was going on?
Baby, when I post, I never really post with the intention of blowing up. I just post, forget about it, and that's that.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And then I see how viral it's going. And it didn't stop there. It didn't stop there.
What is it at right now?
Someone had also reposted the video on Instagram. Mind you, Instagram is a different audience. TikTok girlies will have your back in the comments and understand you. They posted that video on Instagram. I got so much hate. Like, the comments are going in on me. They're like, he was sleeping, girls just this, girl just that. Like, just basically like going in. Like, every single comment is a hate comment. And I'm like, what do I do? Like, what do I do? I don't want this to spiral. Mind you, I'm still talking to him.
And did he see it? Like, what was his reaction?
Okay, get into it. So it goes on Instagram. I'm like, can y'all take this video down? Like, I can't handle hate sometimes. I'm working on that, but like sometimes it gets too much. Like, people really be wishing death on you over a video. Like, you don't know me.
You don't even know me.
You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't even know it. It wasn't about the tire. But anyways, so I get the video taken down, right? And then he ends up seeing the video. Yeah, babe.
Wait, so he didn't keep up with your social media?
So he didn't have TikTok. He's not a social media person, which I love, right? But then he made a TikTok, and I guess he was posting on it. I didn't know. He never told me he made one. So he was just, I thought he was getting it from a source. People run their mouth all the time to a guy talk. I don't know. Anyways, so he sees the video, and he's like, you really went and bashed my name. And mind you, in the video, I was like, you're selling plates for your friend. Like, when do you even care about the homeless people? But mind you, it was his friend that passed away. Okay. And he did tell me that. But my emotions were so high, I wasn't thinking of it. Yeah. So I do feel bad. Okay. And I do apologize for that. Okay. But, like, I was pushed to a point. Yeah. So, he's talking about the video. He's like, no way you disrespected me online. You're saying stuff that you don't even know about. Like.
Well, okay, pause, though, because you can't really say you disrespected me online if you never said his name.
And I told him that.
It would be different if you posting up showing that man Instagram like this.
Yes.
Like really going in and like really, you know, I feel like that's disrespectful. Yeah. But I feel like you're saying the situation from the way that you're currently perceiving it in that moment. And I don't feel like you were necessarily even wrong for doing that. Was it a misunderstanding? Yes. Yeah. But did either of y'all know that in the moment? Absolutely not. So do I feel like you were wrong for going to the only outlet that you had at that time? No, I don't.
And I tried to explain that to him. Like, I also felt a little bit guilty because even though they don't know who he is, it's kind of like, okay, I put my relationship business on the internet. So if I did pop out with him, they'd always know Mr. Tyre.
Oh, shit, we do know Mr. Tyre.
But Mr. Tyre... I hate to say he's a good man, but Mr. Tyre is a good man. He provides financially.
Didn't he fix the tire after that? Didn't he fix the tire after all of that?
And then he also bought me my little powder donuts that I was just... yeah.
Okay, so this is a good man. He just, like... Okay, this be the thing for me. It'd be really, really good men out here. But... it be the little things that don't align with your personality that really will make or break. I can't be with a man that makes me anxious. Okay. I can't be with a man that makes me anxious. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a good man. Like, I'm not saying, oh, no,
definitely.
Like, nothing like that. But it's like, do you feel like those qualities that don't 100% align with your personality, like, is he trying to work on those things? Or does he even know about those things?
Okay. So also, it's also hard for me to communicate. Okay. And he's such a big, like, communicator. He does. He's like, just tell me what's wrong. And when I tell him what's wrong, he'll fix it. And I'm just like, that's new. Like, you really will fix it? So yes, if I communicate to him and bring it to his attention, he's not gonna gaslight me and make me feel like that's wrong. Sometimes, to a certain extent, he might make me want to feel like to understand his side. But if I tell him something serious that I want him to fix, he will try. He will try. And I also had to learn to appreciate a trying man. Like, I want it this way, that way, this way, how I want it. Like, I don't want to wait at all. But I also have to understand that he's young as well, and he's trying to build his life. Like, he's not just out partying with the hoes and which I really love about him too. He's not into, like, sleeping around with multiple freaking women. And that's very hard to come across nowadays.
It is.
And, like, just... the fast life doesn't excite him. And that's something I've always respected about him.
I love that.
Right? So I also have to learn, like, to value him trying. Because so back to the year part. We ended up, it got too much for me. I didn't want to wait a year to be a girlfriend.
He gave you a year? He said in a year we'll be together?
He didn't give me a year. We just ended up talking for a year. Okay, and he never really, he never really just asked me to be his girlfriend. And at that point, I'm like, okay, you're not serious.
Moving like y'all were together though.
Yeah, but like at the same time, he also wasn't talking to other women, which is what kept me there. I still don't like it. I still don't care. Yeah, because like, why are you waiting so long? At the end of the day,
like, it don't even have to. Me personally, like, it don't even have to be no big old thing. Like, just ask. Like, not in the Target parking lot.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be intentional.
Yes.
Like, you don't have to, because I feel like certain men do that. Certain men
will just be like, here, damn.
No, not even that. Certain men will wait so long to ask somebody to be their girlfriend because they want it to be so big, grand, and huge, and humongous, and this and that.
Okay.
And I feel like with what you're describing and stuff, it seems like maybe that's where his head was at because he's a good man at the end of the day.
I don't know.
Like, maybe he just wants to be all big and grand and da-da-da-da, but it's like, it don't even have to be that because I feel like you're digging yourself in a bigger hole by not making the relationship official rather than just making it official. Not to say rushing it, but like a year. That's what I'm saying.
And that's also where I still to this day feel conflicted. Anyways, so the year, cool, we ended up stopped talking. We actually got into like this big old argument. It blew up. I said some mean things. He didn't say any mean things. He did say something that ticks me off, but his intentions weren't to hurt me, and my intentions were to hurt him. So there was that.
Oh my gosh, you're the toxic one.
Clutching my pearls. Stop. Okay, because I know.
Anyways, you're the toxic one.
I am.
I'm sorry. You gotta.
I'm working on it.
You got to.
I'm working on it.
You got to.
Okay.
Good man, you can't.
It's hard to.
I know.
Baby.
You can't. All right. If we locked in with this man for real, you gotta.
Yes, I gotta lock in. So, okay.
We'll get to that, though. Okay.
Yes. So, we ended up, breaking it off, cool, whatever. Then recently, actually like this month, he ended up texting me or whatever, and we've had a few phone calls trying to work things out. And he was basically saying how he does forgive me for what I said, and he doesn't think I'm a bad person, and he doesn't want to keep trying again, and he also wants to work on things he has to work on. But I'm also like, I don't want to wait, but it's also like, some good things are worth waiting for. So I'm also conflicted, and I'm also like, I don't want to wait another year. He's also very content with the fact that if we don't work out, he's okay with that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Because you shouldn't be able to live without me.
Exactly. But also, from a mature sense, there should be some sort of detachment.
No, fuck that. What are we talking about?
See? It's like I'm fighting myself.
Do I want to die? Okay. You can even look at it from a mature standpoint. And the reason why I'm going to say this, y'all, okay? Let me clutch my pearls and
clutch them
together. From a mature standpoint, and what I've seen from the person that I'm talking to right now, if you're mature, you know what you want. And you go after it. And can't nobody tell you nothing about it. When you know that you want to be with a person, at least from what I've seen from the male point of view, like when they know they want to be with a person, they're going to be with that
and they don't
person.
waste no time.
They're not about to sit here and just let you stand here for the next man to come swoop you off your feet. Like, what are we talking about? And that's what I'm saying. Like, from a mature standpoint, I see what you mean, where it's like, okay, like, I'll be content, I won't be heartbroken if you're gone. But it's like, no, nigga, you should be heartbroken because you should care about me that much.
Yeah.
You should
See,
cherish
that's where
our
I'm
relationship
conflicted, because it's like he cares, but it's to an extent. And for me, once I love someone, and I really do love him, I used to be like, I don't love that man. Like, I don't love that. I do love that man. I really do. Like, I love his character. I love the way he handles things. I love the way he goes about things. Yeah. But it's also like he's very content if things don't work, and that's scary.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all, and I don't know if that's because I have anxiousness.
This is for the viewers in the chat. Let us know what you guys think.
Yes, give your opinion. Should you wait? Is waiting a year to be a girlfriend and then that? Would y'all do that?
Like, I don't
even
know.
if he is a good man?
Like, I feel you on being conflicted. I really do, because it's like, this is a really good person, like all this and that. But from my standpoint, I guess I'm really comparing, y'all. I swear, I'm comparing situations that I've been in, and it's just like going from waiting on a person, waiting for a person to be ready, waiting for a person to change, just waiting for that potential relationship, waiting for what could be, versus a man coming into your life
and standing on business
and doing exactly what he needs to do from day one, and just being like, "What, you're mine now?" Like, what the fuck you mean?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
It just, I don't know, like,
conflicted, like,
because then a name for the other man. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna call him?
Teacup. We're gonna call it Teacup.
Teacup. Okay, so this Teacup from 2025, when I was talking to him for that little itty bitty time, I fell in love with potential. I fell in love with too much potential. If it wasn't for me getting back with my ex, I would have waited for him. If it wasn't for me choosing to actually tell him, like, all right, like, if we ain't gonna talk, we just not gonna talk for real, and then going back with my ex, if it wasn't for that, I would have waited for him too. But I would have still been waiting today. I probably would have. I don't know for sure, but I probably would have, because he was that same way. He was like, yeah, like, I'm just not ready for a relationship right now, or not. He didn't say that specifically, but it was just something like, I'm just not ready right now. Cool, you know, we could continue to have our bond, but we're just not working towards a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like informal stuff. I need structure.
Yes.
I need foundation. Like, I need something to be set right there.
Like the waiting. I don't like to wait. I'm impatient. And
I don't
feel like I should have to.
Like
honestly, to all the girls watching and stuff like that, like, certain stuff be feeling out of reach when you're in a bad relationship. Like, let's say, for example, like, you have something that you want or whatever, but that person is making it seem like you're asking for too much.
Yes.
Nothing that you want is too much.
You're just asking the wrong man.
You're just asking the wrong man. I could vouch. When I say I could vouch, y'all, my ex used to look me dead in my face, and, like, when he would pay for something, or when, like, he would know that I want something, or, like, I need something or whatever, he'll be like, you could ask. Because he was still, like, by it or whatever, but he was the, like, oh, like, you can ask, da-da-da-da. Me personally, I don't want to ask a nigga for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't.
And that's also the thing. With Tyre, it's like, yes, he'll do it if I ask, but I also have to ask.
I don't want to have to ask anybody for anything.
And at that
because
point...
I'm too hyper independent. Y'all, I work 2 jobs, and I go to school full time, and I create content, and I'm podcasting. I am so independent.
We love a working woman.
Do you think that I'm going to ever ask you for anything?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. I will sit here and struggle until I figure it out before I ask anybody for anything. So I need that type of man that's going to come into my life and see, like, here you go.
Yeah.
Don't even have to ask, because I physically cannot. Like, that's just how my brain is wired. Like, my mom is like that too. If you grow up watching your mom not ask nobody for nothing, do you think that I'm going to be any different? Do you like, it was never instilled in me to ask anybody for anything. Mm-hmm. So I need the type of man that's going to come in my life and not make me have to ask for anything.
Right.
Like, I don't like that. And like, yikes.
Yeah, I love a man who, like, anticipates my needs before I even say anything. Again, conflicted. He's a good man, but is he really my man?
Pray about it.
I do. I have. I prayed for clarity on this situation, and I went to church today, and we had a sermon, and it was about, like, waiting. Okay. But it's also, like, I'm not a patient person. I don't like to wait. And my thing is, if I do wait, who's to say he'll get his life together?
That's what I'm saying.
And leave me behind.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like...
You never know. And that's why I'm like, okay. The best advice that I could give is wait, but not for him. Focus on yourself. Focus on other things. Focus on content. Focus on, like, whatever else that you're currently doing right now. Focus on that and give that all the energy that you have. You catch yourself thinking about him, spiraling about him, do something.
Yeah.
Focus on something else.
When we took that little break after the year, I kid you not, that was the first time in my life where I didn't care who was texting me. I didn't care about anything. It was just me. Like, no one could tell me anything.
Exactly.
But then he comes in my life, and I love him so much, and I just can't think. I can't regulate. I can't breathe. And I told him, like, I don't know if I want to try this again. Like, if that means possibly losing myself to be with you and wait for you, it's like, I'm not willing to risk that anymore. Yeah. Like, I've gone through too many times where I have to rebuild myself over what other people do to me.
Exactly.
So it's like, if I'm the one who has to pick up the pieces every time, then I'm going to say no to things that break me or could potentially break me.
Right.
But it's also like, there are certain things I have to work on with being anxious and things like that. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I want to work on those things or if those things can be worked out or if I should just throw in the towel and just be like, hey, new man.
I would say don't work it out for him. Work it out for you. I'm not saying completely cut him off. You don't have to completely cut him off, but also the right person is going to find you at the end of the day, whether that's him or whether that's somebody else. So you don't have to completely cut him off. You don't have to completely stop. You can still talk to him, like, whatever.
But also, we don't even really talk like that either.
Really?
Because, like, he's so busy. Sometimes he doesn't really text me.
So. Oh, yeah. See?
That's where I get anxious.
See?
Because, like, you could just let me know you're thinking about me.
See?
You're not thinking about me at all.
So whatever. It's like, I'm not saying cut him off. You don't have to cut him off. But in this season that you're waiting, focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you're focused on yourself, when you're focused on God, that's when what you've been longing for comes. Not like, how can I say? Like, you be holding on to something and it just be like you're holding it so tight, but as soon as you let it go and just surrender it, as soon as you surrender it, that's when you start to see a little bit of chance for real. But, like, I feel like you know deep down. I do. You know deep down. I feel like you know deep down this person.
And I hate that I know.
He's a good man, but that don't mean he's your man.
Yeah.
Temperature check.
Okay.
Temperature check. Okay. Are you in love with him or the idea of what he could be?
Okay. After my domestic violence relationship, I feel like my view on love is very different. Oh, yeah. And not in a good way. Okay. I don't think I would ever love a man the way I did love him. I've always said, like, I never felt like he was in love with me. Tyre. I never felt like he was in love with me, and I was never in love with him. Like, yes, I do love him.
Yeah, loving and being in love are two different things. You can love somebody and care about somebody, but that doesn't mean you're in love with them.
And he would always say, I have love for you. Like, he would always say that. And to me, I'm like, okay, that's different. That's like friend zoning me.
That's friends, yeah.
Like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? So, I don't think I'm in love with him or the idea of him. Okay. I just take it for what it is, and I kind of settle, which is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't deserve to settle.
You don't.
But
you're too pretty.
Yeah.
You look too good. Body too tea. Okay? Skin too clear.
Thank you.
Okay? From another girl's standpoint, you're doing too much. Are you a CNA now?
Yeah.
You're a CNA?
Yes.
You're a makeup artist?
Yes.
You do content?
Yes.
You go to school?
Yes.
You do entirely too fucking much for a nigga to be sitting here not doing what he's supposed to do. And he's not doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Because you'll know, because it'll just be peaceful. You won't even have to think. You'll know when you can shut your brain off around a man, that's how you know that's your man for real. Yeah.
But there's also times where I'll trick myself into thinking I'll never have that kind of love.
Don't do that. Don't manifest that for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't manifest.
Easier said than done.
I know, yes, for sure. But like,
it gets to a point though.
I know. Oh, golly. It's hard out here, y'all.
It is.
This LA dating pool is not easy, y'all.
Oh my, it's ridiculous.
It's yeah. I don't want to stop. Yeah, this is so good. Part 3, y'all. Like, y'all already know, like, we're just...
Part 3.
We're bringing her on every time.
Love
like,
that.
At this point, because it's just like, oh, we just have such
good talks. Like, such good chemistry as well.
Like, a safe space that we create for each other. Like, it's hard to find like-minded women. Yeah. Especially in LA. It's so hard.
Everybody want to party and drink, and that's cool. But, like, what else?
Do y'all do anything but party and drink?
Any other hobbies? You know, God? Are you talking to him?
That good.
Like,
it ain't good at all.
I don't even like liquor, baby.
Me neither. I'm not a liquor person.
Me neither.
I'll get with a little Mary Jane, but...
Yes, but not sipping. I don't even...
But, yeah, okay. Oh, my gosh. I literally do not want to end up the episode, you guys. But we're out of time. But thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're definitely going to have to do a part 3, y'all.
Definitely.
Already know, part 3. But overall, this episode is really just for the girls that, whether you're in a relationship, not in a relationship, if you're in a current situation and you feel like you cannot leave this person, like you feel like you can't shake this person, you feel like this person just has you in a chokehold for real, you can leave. Like, I really don't care what your situation is.
You can leave.
Violence,
like,
that's touchy subject, but even then, sometimes, for the most part, you can find your way out of that situation. The last thing I really have to say is just, like, focus on self-love.
Yes.
I feel like,
especially with Valentines, everyone is crying about a boy.
Yes.
And that's fine and all, but fill up your own cup.
You know, make sure for yourself for Valentine's Day. Like, you don't, like, buy yourself flowers.
Take yourself out.
Thank you. Like, when you start doing things for yourself and when you become content in your own solitude, can't nobody tell you nothing about nothing. Can't nobody come into your life not acting like how they're supposed to act. And that's what I was able to see in my personal life. When I was very content in myself, I was focused on myself, I was just grinding, I was just really focused in my own solitude. That's when a man came along that was actually doing what he was supposed to do. Because I'm noticing the difference. Like, in those toxic relationships, my self-esteem was so low. I didn't know who I was until now. I literally, like, I'm relearning myself now as we speak. Like, I really am. But I'm grateful that God has never changed my heart. I'm grateful that God has, like, kept me soft, because I feel like if he would have changed my heart, I wouldn't be able to be the woman that I am for my man.
Love that.
Okay, all right, see you guys in the next episode.
Bye, guys.
Over and out.